When you hear the word mermaid in the ocean, you probably picture beautiful mythical goddesses. But what if real-world mermaids aren't as beautiful as you think and are actually giant creatures weighing tons? They are called manatees or sea cows. Ancient sailors actually mistook them for mermaids when they saw these creatures surfacing to breathe from afar. Today, let's explore the world of sea cows together, creatures that look simple and peaceful, but are actually full of incredible biological secrets that few people know. Even though they live in the ocean, surprisingly, they are not related to whales or seals. When looking closely at their DNA, we find that their closest relatives are giant land elephants and rock hyraxes. Being related to elephants, they also have a unique system called marching molars. Just like elephants do, whenever their front teeth wear down and fall out from chewing plants, new teeth slowly move forward from the back, constantly replacing them. These giant creatures don't have very good eyesight, but their entire bodies are heavily covered in tiny, highly sensitive hairs called vibrissae. So even if they can't see in the dark, they can clearly sense their entire surroundings through touch, picking up even the slightest changes in water currents, since they don't have to fight for their lives to catch prey every day, and they graze peacefully in seagrass meadows without competition. Their brain structure is also unique. Unlike humans and dolphins, their brains don't have folds and are completely smooth. Despite having smooth brains, they possess incredibly strong memory skills. To let them peacefully eat grass on the ocean floor, nature created them like a perfect submarine. The first thing is that their bones aren't hollow like other mammals, but are extremely dense and heavy. These act as natural ballast weights equipped by nature to keep them comfortably sunken on the ocean floor. Even though they are heavy, to lay balanced in the water, their lungs aren't bunched up in their chest, but are flattened and stretched long along their spine. This is the key to maintaining their horizontal stability underwater. The weirdest and slightly funniest part is how they control their buoyancy. Because they eat nothing but plants all the time, their digestive tract produces a lot of methane gas. If they want to float up, they hold this gas in their bellies, and when they want to sink back to the ocean floor, they simply release the gas by farting. They are truly like living natural submarines. Also, when resting underwater, they can incredibly drop their heart rate down to about 15 beats a minute. Because of this, they can stay completely still underwater for up to 20 minutes, without coming up for air even once. Another unique natural trait of these giant creatures is that they are literally moving ecosystems themselves. Due to their incredibly slow-moving lifestyle, underwater algae and seaweed can easily grow and thrive on their backs and bodies. Being covered in this greenish algae makes them blend right in with the big rocks on the ocean floor, automatically giving them the best camouflage system nature can provide. Anatomically speaking, there's also a little-known fact that makes them completely different from other mammals, and that is the location of the mother sea cow's nipples. Instead of being on the belly like regular mammals, they are located right under their front flippers, or basically in their armpits. So seeing baby sea cows swimming alongside their mothers and tucking their heads into her armpits to nurse is a truly rare and fascinating biological wonder. Even though they look so chubby and massive, their bodies don't actually have thick layers of blubber like whales do, because they have so little body fat. They absolutely cannot handle the cold water. That is why when winter arrives and the ocean gets freezing, hundreds of them gather around hot springs or warm water outflows from power plants just to survive. This massive migration for survival is another mesmerizing spectacle of nature you can witness. Though generally called sea cows, there are two main species, the manatee and the dugong. The easiest way to tell them apart is by looking at their tails. Manatees have wide, flat, paddle-like tails, while dugongs have fluked tails, just like dolphins and whales. Despite being so slow and relaxed, they barely have any natural predators like sharks or crocodiles trying to eat them. Their extremely thick skin, combined with feeding in areas where predators rarely go, act as their natural protection. But for these creatures with no natural predators, their most terrifying enemy has become humans. Looking back at history around the year 1741, giant Stellers, sea cows, measuring almost 30 feet long and weighing around 10 tons, were found among the ice in the Bering Sea. But sadly, due to extreme overhunting by humans, these massive creatures went completely extinct from the face of the Earth in just 27 short years after being discovered. This serves as a very moving cautionary tale for us humans. Today, the single biggest threat to the remaining sea cows is still humans. Especially accidents where they are hit and killed by boat propellers, which are still happening every single day. Whether these peaceful creatures from mermaid myths can continue to survive in our oceans is entirely in our hands now. I hope you gained some new knowledge from today's presentation. Since we will keep bringing you more fascinating animal stories, if you enjoy our videos, I would love to ask you to drop a like and leave a comment. Thank you all so much.